So as a taxpayer, it was important to me to see that first phase get done and get done the right way. And I go in and do some junior achievement, and I speak at some of the schools for about saving money. That those first dollars were used the right way, and there wasn't wasted money or wasted space. But the buildings turned out great, I thought. And that new committee ended up meeting 6 times to talk about everything from school finance to, again, kind of where the population, the demographics will be for Owatonna. We saw some of the new projects that had been finished in the schools. We looked at the high school, a pretty good tour of the high school, and going through specifically some of those areas that were getting old. And what really stuck out to me is I didn't do a lot of industrial tech or woodworking in high school, but those areas were really dated. And the science area, I enjoyed science, but I don't think anything's changed in those science rooms since 1986. And I know they still work to teach science, but I know it's a different teaching style today than it was in 86. There is an issue with that high school. And I graduated from that high school, and all my buddies graduated from the high school, but that we needed to do something about the high school. And I wasn't sure what, and in the back of your mind, you're kind of thinking a new high school would be nice, but is that the best use of finances for our community, and was that the best option? And that's where I think the process we used was good to determine what the right thing to do with the school. The process that we followed, there were 6 meetings, and I think to mention some of the financial part, the new curriculums they want to implement, the new collaborative learning and the 21st century learning. Yeah, so with those 6 meetings, that's what we had to determine. And so it was interesting to go through the brainstorming, the putting up the pros and cons of each one, and kind of what made sense for our community. I don't know if you've ever been to some of the choir concerts or plays, and they're phenomenal, but there's just not a lot of room on that stage for a whole choir or orchestra or to put up and take down some staging. There just wasn't room. There's more girls involved with sports than there was back in 1986. There's a lot more kids involved in drama, involved in robotics, and just different. There's new programs that we didn't have in 1986.